Yo, it's your boy Dominic Toretto. And did somebody say family? Nah, but on a serious note, rest in peace to all the people that lost their lives at the recent Travis Scott concert. It's honestly so fucked, man. And what makes this whole situation even more fucked is that vegan teacher is using the situation to get views and to do what she does best and shove a bunch of random and useless vegan facts down your throat. And she's not making a video saying rest in peace to the victims of the situation, or sending her condolences to the families, or even helping them out by giving them some money. She's just calling Travis Scott a shit person because he's sponsored by McDonald's. Like, what the fuck, man? And no, I'm not talking about the whole Travis Scott situation in this video. I don't think I'll actually make a video on the whole situation. I honestly feel disgusting talking about people that lost their lives in return for YouTube views like that shit. But I am gonna talk about that vegan teacher being a shitty person for YouTube views. Now, the title of the video she made on Travis Scott is titled Terrible Tragedy. Fans' last words were, I can't breathe. Alright, like the video if you wanna see that vegan teacher terminated off social media completely. Let's go.
Travis Scott, the rapper, he's an animal abuser.
So obviously Travis Scott isn't an animal abuser, but in that vegan teacher's small little brain, she thinks that if you eat any animal products, you're an animal abuser. Which makes total fucking sense, right? Like, you didn't touch an animal or even harm an animal in the process of eating your food. But just because you're eating some chicken tenders or eating a steak, you're an animal abuser, bro. Like, this woman is straight tapped in the head.
He gets sponsored by McDonald's. He encourages millions and millions of people to keep going there. I'm not okay with it.
She says that like people care about her opinion.
Did you hear what happened to him recently?
No, I don't think anyone
at
has,
his concert? He witnessed the death of many people. They all rushed the stage. 50,000 people at his concert.
Since she's pointing out the obvious, you know what time it is. Skipping time.
Why would anyone want to go and see somebody who's an animal abuser who gets sponsored by McDonald's? As a society, we need to get our heads on straight. If you're ever going to get crushed by a bunch of people because you're doing an activity, it better be because you are rushing into factory farms to save animals. Can
somebody put this woman in a mental asylum? Like, I'm not saying it to be funny and edgy, I generally mean that. She's quite literally saying that what happened at the Travis Scott concert would be okay if you were doing it to save animals. Like, I don't even think it would be okay if you're saving a human, because 8 other people lost their lives in the process. But obviously that vegan teacher values animal lives over human lives. Like, the vegan teacher 100% is the type of person to sacrifice their own child just to save a cow or a sheep.
That's a good way to die.
How is there a good way to die? The fuck?
You get crushed because you're rushing the stage to go and, what, touch foot of him? Be in his aura? He's an animal abuser. Stop. Stop paying for the imprisonment, the enslavement, the rape, torture, kidnapping, and murder of innocent animals who didn't want to die. Sorry, but that's how the food chain works, that vegan teacher. You know, you being an ex-teacher, I thought you would've knew that. But I guess there's a reason you allegedly got fired from being a teacher, huh? But dude, I honestly believe the rumor. Because with her mindset, you'd have to be a vegan in her class, because if you were to eat a pepperoni pizza or some leftover chicken from the night before at lunch and she sees you, she'll start flipping on you, calling you Hitler, and saying you're an animal abuser because you're eating chicken. Because again, I sound like a broken record, but that's apparently how that works. Stop playing video games. Well, how has this happened then? The Travis Scott videos turned into a life lesson about video games. Use your time to learn and save the world instead. You don't like me, do you? Well, at least she knows we don't like her. At least she's not delusional to where she thinks everyone supports her. You're thinking to yourself, well, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. There is. There's everything wrong with it, because while you're doing that activity, you're not learning. But when you're sleeping, you're not learning. When you're eating, you're not learning. When you're watching a TV show, such as Family Guy, you're not learning. So saying that you're not learning when gaming is irrelevant. I don't know, man. I didn't even want to play the rest of this video, to be honest. She just goes on to rampage about how video games are bad for you and that you shouldn't be playing Minecraft. So if you did enjoy today's video and you're still watching and you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 3,000 subs by the end of the month, and any help with that would be absolutely amazing. And also follow my Twitch, link in the description, or it should be in the pinned comment. I'm starting to stream over there, and we've actually got a few followers over there already, so if you want to join, follow. You know, boys and girls, dudes and dudes, have a good night. If don't make sure it's good, have a good one, and peace.